Hey guys, so you saw like a little clip at the plastic surgeon's office. I was going to film, but because they were doing like a training, I didn't think it was going to be like appropriate to do so. So basically, one of my friends works at a plastic surgeon's office and they always need people to come in to be like models or whatever for training purposes. If you guys have been following me a long time, you've seen my posts and stuff like that. A few years ago, I did have the opportunity to get Restylane Lift and Restylane Silk. When they first got it FDA approved, I did a sponsored post or whatever, and I was always like really against fillers because I just didn't understand. I always had that same mindset of back in the day where it was like all silicone, which was like causing huge problems and it doesn't dissolve and all of that. But when I was approached by the company, they obviously gave me a bunch of information and I did a lot of research, and most of the fillers that people use these days are dissolvable. They're basically hyaluronic acid, which is something that your body already has in it, in your skin, and it just breaks down over time. So my biggest thing when it comes to any sort of filler is if you do filler, it should be to enhance what's already there, like kind of like replace what's already there. So as you get older, you lose a lot of volume in your face, and that's actually what causes wrinkles, because like if you lose volume in your face gets like, just like your skin like slides down. That's really what causes wrinkles for the most part. If you go to somebody that will just replace the volume that you've lost, you should not look insane once it's like the swelling and all that stuff goes down. It's when you try to add like a crazy large chin or like, try to like alter what your face looks like, because at the end of the day, your bone structure isn't changing and it just will not look right. So I know I look kind of crazy because I do have some swelling. I have lost some fullness in my cheeks. When I did get the Restylane Silk, they had put it on this side because everyone has one side that's a little less full for a variety of reasons. It could be the side that you sleep on. It could also be the side that's exposed to more sun from driving. So it's a lot of times it's people's left side. It could just be something that they were born with. Like no one's like totally symmetrical or whatever. So this time around, I had the opportunity again to do the Restylane Lift, which is a larger molecule than some of the other versions of Restylane, which means it takes longer for your body to break it down. It's also a little more rigid, so it's better for like areas that don't have a lot of movement in the face, areas that kind of hug onto like bones and stuff like that. So like cheek area is a great location for that. So I went in and they were training other doctors how to inject it. So once the swelling goes down, like I know I have a lot of swelling right here, but once it goes down, I'll look just a little more like refreshed. As you can see, it doesn't look insane. I'm hoping it doesn't look insane to you guys. It doesn't to me. I just have like a little more fullness where I had lost. And if you guys ever see my license photo, it's still my photo from when I was 18. Like my face was very, very full and I was still just as skinny. It's just over time, you lose volume in your face. And the best part about fillers, in my opinion, is that it helps people kind of ward off having to do something more drastic. So back in the day, the big thing was just, at a certain point, everyone just got a facelift. Well, not everyone, but and a facelift, that doesn't really change anything about your actual face. All it does is like peel your skin and like cut skin and kind of like tape your skin. That's why you look like, you know what I mean? But it doesn't change the fullness of your face. So that's why like people tend to look a little crazy. For the most part, by doing fillers, it's kind of like a temporary like facelift, and the more you maintain it, the more collagen actually that your skin will produce, because the filler will press onto your fibroblasts, I believe that's the cell, and it causes it to create more collagen. So what's interesting is the more you do filler, the less and less you have to do it. One other thing to consider, and I know this isn't a video all about filler, but I could do a video about it if you guys would like. One thing to definitely consider is if you're thin and you have a fast metabolism, you're obviously going to break it down a lot quicker. So I got this done like years ago, or at least a couple years ago. So it's been a while, so I definitely didn't have any left. You know me, I got no shame, I'll tell you guys. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this swelling going down. I usually don't have much swelling, but because I had to rush and take my cousins, I didn't have enough time to like ice properly, which is what you're supposed to be doing. I'll ice a little more later as well. But yeah, I have to finish getting ready for work. But I'll see you guys in a bit.